Hey, guys. Welcome back on in to Central of Content Sauce Tarot, where you have officially been put on notice of the product to love yourself mercilessly and never look back. This is Psychic Medium and Divine Miss Sunny Grace. I'm with you all for an update. Time to see what's going on, y'all, in you all's energy. If you're new here, welcome on in to our humble abode, where love is surely unlimited. And if you are new here, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button for me if you can, please. I definitely appreciate you for your support. Thank you all so much for your likes and subscribes, your shares, your super thanks, and of course, your beautiful comments where we are able to commune, certainly on a deeper level. Also, you all don't forget that I do offer personal readings. All the information regarding my businesses, my websites, all of that is listed in the description. You guys, let's see what's going on, y'all. What's going on, collective? My beautiful and my handsome collective out there. I invoke all angels, light, divine beings, heavenly help, supporters of divine works. On behalf of my beautiful and my handsome collective at this time, also eradicate all instances of evil that are trying to distort or dismember this message. We come against the devil at this time, and we erase you now as the chalk to the drawing board. And it is so that says divine. It's the whole truth and nothing but the truth. So help us divine and be very direct in your approach and your message. And of course, lead us into an area of consciousness that is only housed in you. Y'all, let's see what the dealio is. Actually, before we do that, let's pull some situational cards here. Let's see what's going on, y'all. What's the dealio? What's happening here? Okay. We have alcoholics showing up. Oh, Lord. So somebody drinking their life away here, or dealing with their addictions, or somebody drinking to get through something here. They're turning to alcohol or whatever other addictions they have. Yeah, somebody here was cheating here. We have cheating with a woman here. So somebody definitely was cheating. So this is already letting me know that there's a debacle going on. Because somebody definitely got found out here. And most definitely probably got let go here. And so they're thinking about this ending. They're thinking about their actions here. They're thinking about what they did to most likely lose you here. And they're drinking their way. Someone's depressed here. They're depressed about their actions, what they've done. And they're drinking to cope. What's this here? Fake name. So here somebody's going to be either calling you under a fake number or an unknown number, or they're going to be reaching out to you via social media under a name that you're not aware of. But it's going to be someone you know here. I was trying to fill a void on the inside. Yeah. So somebody here was, and then on top of this, they were emotionally cheating. Somebody was dealing with someone here trying to fill some type of void they have. Which 9 times out of 10, this was also feeding their addiction, right? But someone here is depressed. The color blue is here. Someone here is depressed over what they've done. And now they've turned to alcoholism, or they've turned to their addictions. Because alcoholic, that could mean any of the addictions. Very subjective here, right? But someone here is dealing with depression over actions that they've taken. And now they're spying on you. This is someone here who's wanting to have a conversation with you, but they're afraid to because they're wallowing in self-pity over what they've done. So that's in the main energy here. You got somebody here that's regretting their actions here. Regretting their choice here to have an affair, sleep with someone here. We have the Queen of Cups showing up. So this is definitely someone here that loves you. This could be a man sitting in their feminine energy right now. There's a lot of emotions running high about them not being able to get another chance with you. It's like you're too powerful now, or you're very powerful here. And yeah, this person's wanting to apologize here. But they're stopping themselves. They're blocking themselves from apologizing. It's like they don't want to hear the repercussions of what they've done. Alongside, which was dealing with a third party, which that situation is now over. So someone really has a lot of time in their hands here. Right? They gave to a third party. They went off and took a leap of faith that they now regret. There we go. They regret their own deception. Because in the end, they deceived themselves. That's what's going on here. Because now they're longing, and that's the main thing. They're regretting all this now because they're longing for this love that you gave them. Yeah. They're longing for the love that you gave them, and whoever else they were dealing with too. It could have just been about the sex, or they found this person attractive. But one thing about it too that I'm saying, whoever this person is they were dealing with fed their addictions, right? They were nothing but just another part of their addictions, right? Because 9 times out of 10, this is somebody who has probably all of it as an addiction. They're addicted to sex. They're addicted to drugs. They're addicted to alcohol. I mean, they're addicted to money that they don't want to go get for themselves. I mean, what's going on here? Yeah. There's a bunch of conflict going on here over these same lies and deception here. And this is now they're trying to escape some type of conflict here. And they want to escape it by coming back to you. But they don't want no smoke, right? They don't want to talk about the grievances. They just want to come back. See, but this is somebody who has an issue with settling down, with being loyal. See, which is why they're having a problem with coming back here with a new beginning. Because see, that's the problem. It's like this person knows that they would be lying to themselves. This is an individual that knows that they would be lying to themselves. Because this is somebody who is all about the sex. Like, they're not capable, seem like here, of being loyal. They're not capable of settling down here. Right? This is not no one woman or one man show for this person. They know that that's a lie. And that's why they haven't taken a risk here. See? Because, see, what they're trying to do, something backfired majorly here. My God. Man. Which is why this person is really wanting to come back to you. Like, for real, you guys. And offer you a commitment. Like, somebody here is really going through, you guys. We're talking like serious backfire, serious karma. Like, and they don't want to deal with it. For real. And somebody's little wee here or a peach or whatever they got going on, they can't keep the stuff in their pants. That was the thing. See? And what is the void they're trying to fill? Because I'm trying to... What adult thinks that sex is going to fill a void? I know I'm not listening to this. Y'all, hold on. Here we go. I need to take a vape break already. Because I know I'm not listening to this. This is when people decide to, literally go sign themselves in and check themselves in to their own insane asylum. That's what we're listening to. Because sex is not going to fill a void on the inside. nor is drugs, nor is alcohol. You're not different from anyone else. The game does not change. What are we listening to? It doesn't change for anybody. Anybody that got strung out on dope, they didn't make it far. What success story are we listening to? Oh, well, they got strung out on drugs. And you know what? They're still working that 6-figure job, and their family's intact. Like, oh well, this person got a sex addiction, but they had that affair, and their wife found out about it, their husband found out about it, and they were just okay with that. They were just so happy, and things really worked out, all because someone was trying to fill a void on the inside. I mean, what are we listening to? So, like, once again, this is somebody's own self-pity. Like, somebody's sitting around on a little pity party, missing the love that they have with you. They want that back desperately. And so, that's the very interesting part. And please remember, guys, like I say, about the energy, especially if this is past or present. When we channel energy, we're channeling the energy of the definitive soul collectors, and we're also channeling the energy of those affected deeply or connected to you. So at any time, the past can come up. At any time, the present can come up. And at any time, the future can come up. But with the message that you need to know, that's what Spirit's going to give you, right? So we have to understand that, knowing that at the end of it, the answers that you're seeking are still going to be here, because the Spirit doesn't lie. And what the Spirit needs you to know is going to be stated. And this is when we get to releasing and letting, this is definitely someone you released and moved on from. And see, here's the thing about energy too, right? Because I did see a couple of comments about past energy. Let's break that down, you all, for the collective here. Just because you consider to have released someone from your energy, that does not mean at all that they have released you from their energy. So as long as they have you connected to their energy, they will show up in your energy. So we need to break that down for an understanding here. Because I'm not in the business of a game. I'm not in the business of trying to play around in the spirit realm. That's not what I do. I come here to help people. That's why I spend this time here. So that needs to be clarified. You all, I'm here to help you all, and not just with finding out what's going on, but my work delves much deeper than the surface here, because this is about spiritual healing. My collective here knows that we are on much more than just finding out what's happening. We're on a healing journey. We're on a path to self-authenticity. We're on a path to getting to know ourselves fully and wholly. And with that understanding, we know that there is a processing that takes place. There is a processing of the pain, there's a processing of the right now, and there's a processing of where it is that we're trying to get to. And this is why we come for this information, so that we can know how best to do what we need to do with that information. And as well as to come together in a community of people for healing. That's what this is about. So it's not about dragging up what's going on. That's not what this is about. This is about energy that someone is still holding on to. And that's why it's presented here. As you all notice, I always not only connect to your energy, but I also connect to the energy of those who are deeply affected or connected to you. Because that's what we want to know, what's going on. And so if someone, let me state this again. Just because you believe or you have made what is to believe a concrete decision that you have released someone from your energy, that absolutely is not speaking to someone else's energy at all. That's not how energy planes work. For a deep understanding here. So that's what you released whoever this is, and they have not released you. That's what we need to understand here. This person from your past has not released you. And until they do, they're going to continue to show up at any time. That's what we have to understand here. So, we have the world. There was a cycle that ended. It was a cycle, and it was a relationship or a situation with someone that was unsuccessful. And so you walked away here. And then also, to you all, please remember that the collective readings are general readings, right? If the message is, and like I say, the message is for someone out there, and they know who it is. If the message is for you, you're going to know exactly that that's your message. That's why it's a collective reading. So these, as a lot of these readers like to call it, resonate, right? It may just not resonate with you, right? But the clarity is definitely going to be there for who the message is for. And if you are needing deep understanding and clarity about your specific situation, that's called a personal reading. And I'm only breaking this down for those of you who seem to be unaware of how this works. If you are needing clarification on your particular situation, that is a personal reading. That's where you would contact me, and then you would say, hey, I have this such and such situation. We would do a consultation, and then I would perform a personal reading for you. But that would take me and you personally doing a consultation, and you letting me know what's going on with your situation. And then I will perform a personal reading for you. So general readings are not going to be everyone's story. And I'm pretty sure that everyone is aware of that. But also please remember that I am in the business to help you. I am in the business of providing information that you may be needing on your journey. That is my sole mission here. So, and once again, I'm only breaking this down because I did see a couple of comments about those issues. And I am only breaking that down for purposes of you all knowing how this is going. It's not to call anyone out or any of that. It's just so that you know that that's how energy works, number one. And number two, how to contact me for a personal reading. When you make a statement that says, oh, well, this wasn't the situation, this wasn't my situation, that means you need a personal reading. Someone here is wanting to resolve some type of conflict here, but they don't want any smoke. See, someone here, yeah. And this person is now feeling abandoned because, see, this is what's happening. When this separation took place, you let go, you walked away, and you actually decided to heal. This person did not. They hid their feelings. They compartmentalized their feelings. You know, they pushed their feelings away. They blocked their emotions. And now they're sitting here as all this time has went by, right? And they're still stuck right where you left them here, right? Because they went around and slept around, right? And their way is to get away. So this is someone, if you releasing and healing is not what this individual, what they've been doing. What they've been doing is what they've always done. You know, turning to other women for sex or turning to other men for sex. and drinking their cares away and, doing whatever drug of choice they have, whatever addiction to evaporate the pain. But that does not evaporate the pain. The only thing it's doing is prolonging your darkness. And that's what this person is still not getting. It's not until you do the internal work, which is what this collective knows, right? You've been on the healing journey. You've released this, but they have not, because they did not go on the healing journey with you. That's what we have to understand here. This person is still sitting here with this unexpressed love that they have for you. And so now, instead of expressing, and they can't express it because this person hasn't sitting 1 second with themselves to process their emotions. So now they're just bursting with this love for you, with regret because they don't have it anymore. And so they're swallowing that down with addictions. That's what they're doing. They're not dealing with it. And so now they have all these feelings of abandonment here going on, you guys. And this is not the person I was talking about. Remember in the last collective reading, there were 2 individuals that showed up. It's not the person that I was talking about earlier in the last reading. This is someone from deep in your past here. There was a water sign and a fire sign that showed up in the last collective reading, you all. Yeah, that's exactly what they're worried about. We have the 4 wands in the reverse. They're worried about this being over. And they desperately don't want it to be over. This is somebody who wants to work on their mistakes here. And they're feeling abandoned here, and it's getting to the point where they want to apologize now for not being loyal to you, for not being committed to you. Yeah, this is someone who definitely is wanting to come back and be who they didn't become. They want to transform into who they should have always been. Because we have the King of Pentacles in the reverse to the King of Pentacles in the upright. This is someone who wants to make amends here, make it right with you, and stand up for you here. They want to, yeah. And this is, here they go, guys. What am I saying? This is the fire sign I was talking about. King of Wands. This is the person that's watching you. What did I just say? They're stalking you via your social media or any means, right? Because some of you may not have social media. But there's all kinds of means for someone to track you, right? That's why it's called stalking. So that we have an understanding here. You may not have social media, but absolutely they can find you. So I don't know. I mean, we got to be very real here. This person is most definitely watching you in some way. And anytime you've been in a relationship with someone for a very long time, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years, they know how to try to watch you. Because this is someone you know very well. You've been in a relationship with. And they're definitely watching you. Because they don't feel comfortable enough to come towards you. So they are basically suffering in silence and depending on addictions to get them through. But it's doing nothing but worsening their pain. That's all it's doing. Here they go. This is the King of Wands showing up. And it is, that's fire sign energy, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. So there was definitely, we have the moon in the reverse. Yeah, there was something discovered here. Yeah. There could have also been fear of losing this person. You know, a fear of moving forward by letting this person go. But you released that fear. You saw the truth. Yeah, there was definitely also something you found out, like about a betrayal in the past, which is why there was so much struggle between you and this person. And it's like, what I'm really saying about this person, is this person is ready to face this truth. They're ready to face this truth with you. And this is definitely could be them letting go of fear, right? Because they know you let them go. They know you found out plenty on them. They know you know the truth, whatever they told you or whatever they didn't tell you. It's enough truth for you to know you're moving on. So someone here is ready to confront this. Yeah. They're ready to, it's been a real struggle for this person. And this is someone who has a lot of pride. A lot of pride. And it's been a real struggle for this person to admit this to themselves. Like, for real. That they actually lost you because they kept trying to juggle you. And they kept trying to have other options of like multiple lovers on the side. Because they were so unfulfilled, right? Yeah. So this person also is, they feel, this person is mad because they feel like they found out that you're dating someone else now. There's conflict going on about that. So they're conflicted. Yeah, this person feels like you have someone else, or they're not sure. But with the moon showing up in the reverse, it's really saying here that this person feels like they found out that you have someone else. So that's why, that's another thing. They're very conflicted about reaching out to you because they feel like you have someone else by now. And like I said, they could be watching, like I say, well, not could be, they're definitely watching you. And they definitely could be asking people about you, right? Getting information on you. And this person feels like they know that you're in a new relationship. So that's another reason why they're conflicted. This is killing this person to not reach out to you. And this is another reason why they could be depressed. Because this is like their greatest fear, you guys. It's like their greatest fear coming to reality. That's what I'm saying. That once you ended this cycle with them, they knew you were going to, because who wouldn't want to be with you? You're showing up as the Queen of Cups here. You're very loving and caring. But they wouldn't give you the commitment you deserve, so they lost you. And their greatest fear was not only losing you, but watching you heal and move on, and then getting in a new relationship with someone else. This is their greatest fear, coming to life here. Yeah, you getting this 10 of Cups after them not investing in you. But see, you're getting the 10 of Cups with someone else. See, this is their greatest fear. Like, coming to fruition. Why is the world here? Yeah, we have the Knight of Swords. Yeah. See, this somebody is really, really just filled with thoughts about what they've done. Like actions they took her. And now, their karma. Yeah, this is their greatest fear, you guys. The moon and judgment in the reverse. This is their karma. Like their greatest fear was to really see you heal and move on. And now you're not single, waiting on them. A lot of you definitely are in a relationship now. You've met someone new. And they know about it. This is their greatest fear coming to light. That's what all of this is about, you guys. And see, this is another thing we love about the energy, right? Because you see just how fast the past comes into the present, right? Because we can't be selective about what the spirit has to say. That's not in the cards, right? I'm not selective about what the divine has to tell me. What are we listening to? Because the divine is going to break this down exactly where it is. And that's what's happening. This is all showing up about the past because we're getting right here to the core. That this is this person's worst fear happening in real time. And that's happening now. That's not the past. That's happening right now at this very moment. Because this is main energy, but it's happening right now. And what's happening right now, there we go, is what's going to show up. This person's greatest fear has taken place. And what's hurting them all the more, which is why they're drinking their cares away, or drinking their life away, or sexing their life away, and none of that's going to work, is because it was by their own actions. Whatever this person did to make you close that indefinite door, they are now seeing that you stood on what you said. See, this is somebody that had to be proven to that you would stand on what you said. And you did. Because, see, they were playing, see. But, see, this person knew you were powerful. You stood on what you said. You gave them what they wanted. They wanted to go on talking about they're filling the void. No, you're not, boo. You're not filling the void. You did what you wanted to do. And now it's not working because it never was going to work. Because that's not how the universal law pans out. I'm still not getting it. Because this is one of these people that run around here and think they can do what they want to do. That's not how it works, boo. That's a figment of your imagination. You're not doing what you want to do. None of us are doing what we're wanting to do. We're doing what the divine is allotting us to do. At our own travail. Let's get very clear here. You're not doing what you want to do. You're not going to do what you want to do. If you sign your soul to the devil, you're not doing what you want to do. Are we getting that? Because when you sign your soul over to the devil, you're going to do what the devil is instructing you to do. You are now Lucifer's property. What are we listening to? So whether you believe in a higher power or not, the universe will put you in check. So I don't know. I'm not getting it. Because the goal is to get in alignment with where the universe is taking you. So the minute you step out of alignment of that definitive power, that's when you're losing the game. That's when we're losing the very game here. When we decide to listen to the Callicidai of our own soul, now we're entering into the maze of impossibility. Because, I can do this and I can do that, and I can go cheat on you, and I can go, no, you can't. That's not how it works. It didn't work for anybody else. That's not how it works. It all crumbles. How many times have we seen it, you guys? And now, the worst fear is taking place. Because a lot of you definitely not only have moved on, but you're in a new relationship, a new connection. Talk to me about the Five of Swords in reverse. And see, that's the thing. That's one thing I'm saying too. So, and with all this going on, right? The greatest fear, they know they don't even got nothing to say. That's the whole thing. This person don't even got no argument for you. Like, what can they say? What they gonna do? Call you up after they left you to go be with somebody else, right? Or they slipped, they had their affairs and got found out about or whatever. So now they're with some second-rate person. Because that's all a third party is. What are we listening to when people try to make up a scenario? No. You're a rebound. What do they call it? They got all kinds of words for it. Right? A karmic. Somebody that would knowingly sleep with someone that's in a marriage or in a relationship. Whatever way you cut it, that's foul play. Just because you signed into it, that don't mean that it wasn't foul play. What are we listening to? That's not how it works. Oh, well, that's just like, oh, well, I did something. I went and you went and you took somebody's stuff out of their house. Well, because I thought that, since Susie wasn't home, I could take her vintage chair and put it in my trunk and go put it in my kitchen table. What? Because I wanted to do that, that make it okay. No, boo, that's still foul play. Because the chair didn't belong to you, boo. It was not yours. It's spiritual robbery. What are we listening to? It was not yours to begin with. That's what a third party is. What a wonderful analogy. Oh my God. Well, because because they agreed to it, or because they were a willing participant and I was too. Well, that I can do that because I wanted to. No, boo, you just broke a spiritual law. Actually, several. And you're going to pay for it, whether you want to believe it or not. That's how it works. It's still foul play. Because what you can do is be an adult and go get your own woman or your own man that's going to love and respect you enough to not put you in a position of such. Right? That's going to sit up and ask you to do a threesome or sit up and ask you to be a third party. What are we listening to? What? I'm going to be somebody's third party. You got to be joking me at this point. So that becomes then a question of what? Your own worth. I mean, this person know they don't got nothing to say to you. Because they know they're the ones, their actions cause their worst nightmare to take place. That's all it is. And now, they're wanting to reach out to you so bad. Right? But what can they say? I mean, what fight do they have? They can't even argue with you. The argument's over. What fight left? Y'all, 5 of Wands. Oh, Jesus. You guys, this person is over here really causing all kind of crap, y'all. This person want to start some beef so bad, y'all. I'm telling you. This person want to start some beef with you. But they know you're not going to fight with them. This person wanted to see. This person, based on what they saw, which is like I keep telling you, they know you're seeing someone else and they are pissed off. They angry, they sitting up drinking and smoking or doing whatever they're doing, and they're sitting up here mad because you've moved on. And they're regretting it. So they want to fight. See, that's the problem. They still don't want to come back and talk about what they did. Because remember, they're trying to escape what they did. And all they can see is wanting to fight. So, this is all this person do. There we go. Now the swords. They're running. And let me tell you, it's taking everything in this person's soul not to dial your number, you guys. I'm telling you right now, today. I saw 222 again, y'all. This person is fired up. I'm telling you. Because they're not even an option in your world. They're not even an option in your world. 2 of Cups. Yeah, you got new love. Look at this, guys. You have the 2 of Cups in the upright and the 2 of Cups in the reverse. This person is sick because they used to be the 2 of Cups in your life until they forfeited it. But now you have new love here. You're not even thinking about this no more. You have new love to replace this old love. And there's the new love right there, the King of Cups, you guys. This is the new love. This is going to make you very happy. And you've been dating around. You dated a while once you got back on the dating scene. But you met someone here who's your match. Thank you, Spirit. And once again, this is very present energy. But there's your new person there. There we go with the Empress. Thank you, Spirit. You're the full and complete package here. And you've met someone here who's going to meet you at your level. Most definitely. And this person is sick as a dog. And see, they're ready to do the same thing they did when they effed up last time, y'all. This all they know how to do is make an impulsive move. It's really taking this person out, y'all, to not reach out to you. Because they want to dial in number so bad, y'all. And they want to accost you about what you're up to. I'm telling you. Two of Pentacles. About your own decision you made. Oh my God, you guys. Yeah, this person wants you to choose them, you guys. They want you to reconcile with them. Queen of Cups in reverse. Oh, because they don't love the karmic. Well, the thing about it is the karmic couldn't give them the love you gave them because they didn't love them. This karmic had plenty lovers, plenty options, y'all, that they were sleeping around with because they met somebody just like them. Or they already knew this person. So, and so now, it's like, ooh, Jesus, this person is ridiculous. And there we go, y'all. 7 of Swords. Oh, Lord. Oh, Jesus. They're deceiving themselves. If they think that you're going to fight for a reconciliation with them. You're not. That's the whole thing. They don't want to fight for it. They want you to. And how did they come up with that? What is this, Dumb and Dumber? Oh, my God. I can't with this. Oh, Jesus. They want you to fight for this reconciliation, and they're the ones that deceive themselves out of a relationship with you. And now you're in a new relationship, most definitely. Somebody who's emotionally intelligent, somebody who's, you're new to a cups. Because this is over. This is screaming, this is over. But like I said, this person have not let you go. And it's like, that's what they're saying to themselves. Because this person is so darn weak. They were so used to being able to make all these impulsive decisions on you and come back and do it all over again and you fight for them, all for them to do something else to you. And that's what they're mad about because you're not doing that anymore. This right here, this energy, is this cycle that ended. You guys? Then they took their little sweet time and let you get into a whole nother relationship. Now you're gone. Like, and you're not willing to fight for this. You don't want to hear the lies. You don't want to hear the deception. You don't want to hear none of it. Yeah, you're not, You do not trust this person. You definitely view this person as a cheater, a deceiver, a scammer. This is a relationship scam artist. That's what it's looking like to me. And this person, they're going to come, you don't trust this person to reconcile with them. That's their karma. That is their karma, guys, to lose you for good. And now they're going to be sick as a dog for the rest of their life, thinking about losing their soulmates, losing the love of their life. This is their karma. Because all their life, they're going to be thinking about wanting to come back, and they can't come. That's their karma. Because they were too busy over here trying to celebrate with this third party and betray you and stab you in your back. So, they're not getting, they're lying to themselves. See, because you're not, this person has done so much, you know that this person is not going to commit to you. Like, this person is as childish as can be. And then, this is somebody who want to insert themselves into your, act like there's being some hero to you. This is somebody so sick and twisted in the head. They want to act like there's some hero in your life, and all they want to do is come and assert their power over you. So, also they can do their BS to you. See, but this person is directly, because the Knight of Swords is about taking direct action as well. This person, their direct action towards you is wanting to start some type of conflict here. An argument. A fight. Because they're mad that you're in a new relationship. But what happened to them going over here to be with this third party? That's what what are we listening to? It was okay when they decided to end things, end the marriage, end the relationship, knowing that you love them, right? With all your heart, might we add. You were invested as much as anybody could be invested in a relationship. Oh my God, guys. Here we go. Person from your past coming with their conflict. I done told y'all. Oh, Jesus, y'all. There is a definite tower coming from someone from your past. Because this person is mad that you're with someone else. This is a real shock value, y'all. This person is regretting not healing things with you. Yeah. And see now, yeah, with this person, they hate the fact that they saw that you're with someone. Look at all this conflict, y'all. Oh my God, y'all. You moving on and you getting what you deserve and someone else's disaster. This person right here. And also, yeah. And you definitely, with the Six of Cups in the reverse, you definitely have grievances with this person. Like, this is unresolved conflict. With the Six of Cups to the Five of Wands, this is conflict that you're never going to forget. These are problems that you're never going to forget. Like, you might forgive this person, but you're never going to forget it. Like, and it hasn't even been resolved. Yeah. See, this is the problem. See, you have someone now that sees your worth. But this person, they just had such a hard time seeing your worth, huh? We got the Empress in reverse to the Two of Swords in reverse. That was the Tower. 2 towers, wow. Isn't that something? This is beautiful energy, you guys. You got the Tower twice to the Ace of Wands. So when this fell down with this person, a good tower came. Boom. A brand new beginning for you. Ace of Wands. Passionate new beginning. With you and someone else. And that's happening in real time now. Talk to me about the Two of Pentacles, please. Yeah. Because that's what I'm saying. You made the conscious decision that you're not going to go down this road of trying to heal something with this person. See, you've already got your foundation set. You know, if this person come in, it's not going to work. You just know it. You're not willing to be put back in the cycle. And you got a new beginning here. So, I don't know. Yeah, this person is stressed out as can be, y'all. I just saw the 8 of Swords. Man, you got options. Yeah, you don't need to reconcile with nobody. Collective. You got plenty of options. And you don't need to be controlled. You don't need nobody trying to come in your life and interrupt your peace here. You got plenty of options. And like I say, you got somebody you're in a relationship with here. And that don't have to be all of you, of course, but a lot of you, yeah, absolutely. Or some of you. Talk to me about the 7 of Swords. What's the new lie? Oh, Jesus. Yeah, you're not going to be a victim here. Like, you're not fighting for a situation that you've been through time and time over. Like, this person is more than proved to you to be a liar and a deceiver. That is your view, your take on this person. And that was their biggest mistake. That's how they lost you. Because they didn't set the foundation. And they want to come back and try to reset something. Like, no. And then this person, they waited so long. Talk to me about, here we go. Yeah, you're not thinking about this. Like, you're not reflecting on this person. Like, for a lot of you, like, your mind's not even on this person. You know, you're not reflecting on it anymore. You're not, your heart space is healed. You're not worried about reconciling here. Not at all. Talk to me about the Six of Cups in reverse. So, and then keep in mind too, you all, that we have the cross watchers, right? Which is another main reason why past energy shows up. Because they have to inject, the reason why there is a cross watcher, let's break that down, is because they continuously hold on to your energy because they just got to inject themselves in your world, right? And of course, they're going to do that because they're cross-watching. So they have to show up in your energy so that they can see what's the reaction or what's going to be said, right? or what is the collective thinking? Or, you know, that's another reason. Talking about the Six of Cups. I know I'm not saying the Seven of Pentacles, y'all. Lord Jesus. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, y'all. Well, somebody's sitting in heartbreak. Because you got somebody else and they're making you darn happy. And that's on them. There we go. And there's your person, King of Cups. Water sign. They're heartbroken because they know you got somebody else. And they're making you very happy. And that's on them because they chose not to invest when they had you. I mean, what's going on here? So now they're all up in this conflict. Ooh, geez, they just tore up on the inside, y'all. Oh, my goodness. This is definitely someone's worst nightmare coming to fruition. So, because you're not thinking about the person. So, because wherever you choose to invest, it's not going to be here with this person. So, and that's their karma. See, they thought their real karma was dealing with this little whack job third party. Right? That they thought looked so good or whatever. Oh my gosh, you guys. How feeble in the mind can somebody be? You left a meaningful relationship because somebody looked good. What are we listening to, you guys? I mean, it's like buying a bag of marbles from Walmart or somewhere that sells marbles and holding that ball of marbles in your hand after you retrieve it from the bag and just scattering it all about the floor. I mean, what are we listening to? I'm going to jeopardize everything I've got going for myself because somebody looked good. And I'm all of a sudden trying to fill a void on the inside. What are we listening to? Water bugs talking? I mean, what? This can't be real when you listen to this, you guys. Which is another reason why everybody's tired of hearing about the past. But this is what they're talking about. Guys, I mean, when you listen to this, it's complete insanity. It's crazy. Isn't it amazing how insects can navigate their lives better than humans? Isn't that something? You ever think about nature? This is how ridiculous this is. I bet you, if water bugs could talk, or grasshoppers could talk, I bet you they could tell us everything they got to do. But I'm going here, I'm getting ready to do this, and I know why I'm doing it. Isn't that something? Because insects and animals, they didn't request to have a soul injected in their bodies, right? They didn't tell the divine, I want to do my life my way. This is a real good analogy right here. They didn't say when the divine created nature and created the birds and the fowls of the air and the insects, they all have a purpose, a higher calling to their life. And they accepted the call without blemish. But humans, for some peculiar reason, rejected a divine order of creation. And so now we have the betwixting of life itself, because there was a rejecting of the spirit realm and there was an acceptance of the soul, which is the greatest enemy, right? Because this is how the devil is able to entrap you. the ensnaring of the snake, right? But the snake is really you. Isn't that's the whole parable. That's how Eve was able to be beguiled in Eve, in the Garden of Eden. It wasn't the snake just appeared. Is that what you really thought? Oh, I was just roaming about Eden, and Adam was missing, and the snake just appeared. That snake, the parable in that was the snake was Eve. It was her soul in a snake form. And so there goes the downfall of what we were promised. Because when the ants go harvest, when the ants go build, they know exactly what they have to do. Because there's the direct connection to the divine, a light beaming so permeating inside their brain cells that they would never refute the destiny that the divine gave to them. But humans must consider themselves above all, right? There has to be a debate. There has to be an opinion. There has to be a no. There has to be, I gotta do it my way or the highway. And that's never gonna work. This is what I love about the divine. Because every time you tell the divine no and you tell yourself yes, you gotta go back to the beginning of the maze. All the way back you go, because you're never going to get out until you begin listening to the direct order of creation. What are we listening to? Because right now, that's why we're sitting in the 3D realm right now. That's why we're all sitting here. Because we're still trying to debate what the divine is talking about. That's what this person did. Oh, I can just go cheat and I can go, just throw the collective away. I can do what I want to do. That's not how it works, boo. That's the whole gimmick. That's the first lie we tell to ourselves. So, I can just do. No, you can't, boo. And that's why this person is sitting right here while you're over here. And you know why? Because you were listening to the divine. And you have real love here. New love. And now here we go. This person's wanting to apologize for all the conflict and all of this. They're wanting to make move towards you. See, that's what they're telling themselves. Just don't think about it. Because, see, that's what's been going on. They've been thinking over it. And they always stop themselves. Because, like I said, it's taking everything in their soul not to contact you. But they're trying to tell themselves now. They got to move quick. They got to make a move. Like, they got to make a move. They got to go. Because they got to come and apologize to you about what they've done for an opportunity to get back in your life. What's coming in the future? Self-indulgent? Yeah. Bliss, happy, what's happening in the future, collective, is you all are doing great. Oh, I just realized that this move, y'all. Hopefully that happened towards the end. But yeah, I feel like that's confirmation as well that somebody's whole world is shaking up. And it needs to be. But in the near future, you're giving to yourself. See, that's what you're doing here, collective. You're giving to yourself and you're happy doing that. A lot of you may, be out with this sex with this new person. Y'all having a ball, baby. Absolutely. And see, this person from your past too, you're not even worried about this. You're over this. But this person is definitely, like I say, going to be trying to make their presence known to you. They're going to be trying to, because they're seeing that you're definitely not going to reach out to try to heal things with them. So they're going to try to do a meetup with you. Like I said, there's them, again, confirmation of them releasing their fear. Because, like I said, this person feel like they got to get on the move now. Especially because they can't believe what they saw. That you in a new relationship. Oh, they really got to come and try to win you back over. Why is this moving steady? This don't never move. Somebody, see, that's confirmation. Somebody on the go. Look at this, y'all. Keep moving. This never happens. But y'all having a good time, y'all. Here they go, divine masculine, y'all. There y'all man is. The damn hell. Like, look at this anxiety, worry, and the reverse. You having such a good time, y'all. Y'all not worried about nothing. And then poof, there you go, y'all. There come the tower with this person trying to come back. I'm telling you. That's still in the air. So, because best believe, just because they haven't made the move yet, don't mean that they're not going to. Which is yet another reason why they're showing up in your reading. Because, like I say, once again, might we reiterate, just because you release someone, that don't mean that speaks for everybody. That don't mean they released you. You do realize somebody can hold on to your energy for the rest of their life and into the next life. That's why we have past life. Soulmate connections. There they go, releasing the fear. Because they see you got somebody else. My God. This is literally the same message, you guys. You're over here having a ball. Y'all, that's what I'm saying in the future. Out here chilling like Manila. And having some good sex with this new person, y'all. Ooh, ecstasy of a lifetime. Yeah, it looks like you're still gonna be staying no contact with this person. Because you view this person as a shake. But see, they want to change this. There's the snake, y'all. This person is want to prove to you that they changed. So this person is going to let go of their fear and break the silence with you. Because they can't take that no more. And they're going to be trying to prove to you. Yeah, see, they see you as their safety and their comfort. They got all these romantic feelings for you. And they're codependent. But they have unconditional love for you. They view you as their soulmate. So they're letting go of their fears because they're now claiming that they're growing inwardly. They've been working on their shadow side. They gotta have you back. Like you're their soulmate. You guys? So there they go again. Wanting to meet up and talk. And they want to let you know there's the unconditional love again. So this person is claiming that you are the cause of them changing. That's what they're going to be planning to come back and tell you. That it was because of your love that they were willing to change and let go of their addictions. But what I'm saying up here is this person is, they're succumbing to their addictions because they're over here worried about getting you back, but won't do nothing. And this is really about, like I say, them seeing you with someone else, y'all. They know you got somebody else in the picture. What they want to say just for fun here. This person have anything they want to say to the collective? Jealousy. What am I saying, y'all? There it is. I'm very jealous. I can barely stand it. The jealousy is what's making them unclear. Y'all, this person may wait till Valentine's Day to reach out to y'all. You might not even hear nothing from the person the rest of the year. It's ridiculous. They're so jealous. But another thing with all this pink and red, this person has a lot of romantic feelings for you. I know I hurt you. I don't want to hurt you again. Yeah. I don't know how I feel about this condition. They're unclear because there it is again. No matter what you do. They're jealous because they know you have someone else, y'all. They're enraged by this. And they're unclear where the two of you stand. And that's only on their end. You're very clear where you stand. You were clear on where you stood when they walked out on you. To go be with a prostitute? A karmic? I mean, that's what's really taking me out. Like, I just really can't get it. I just don't. And people run around here convincing themselves that they did what they wanted to do. And you do know, collective, that that's a damn lie. These people are running around here acting like they don't have any feelings and they didn't care. They walked out on you and that's a lie. They did care. And we're seeing that now. This isn't over between us. I'm coming back for you. Okay, y'all. That's it. Didn't I just tell y'all? So, expect this in the future. But what I do love is, either way, you're not worried about it. So, that's that. You're going to be having a wonderful time with this new person you're with. And, whether this person reach out or not, you don't care. And I don't blame you. So, but I'm going to go ahead and eat a reading here, you guys. I love you all so much. Blessings and abundance be with you all on your magnificent journey called your life. Recognize today more than ever that you are definitely someone special and you deserve nothing but the very best in life. Also, choose this hour to recognize immediately that you are a walking, breathing miracle in motion. And until the next update, you all hugs and kisses. And I see my babies very soon. Bye for now.